Hi, Lynda Kenny here from lyndakonline.com. In today's video, I wanted to talk about your beliefs and how your beliefs can hold you back in business. Not just in business, but in life. But for the purpose of this video, it's going to focus on business. Now, a lot of people I meet have various things that they say, and when you say them to yourself often enough, you actually begin to believe them. And here's a few headings that I've included in my blog today. For instance, I'm not good enough. This is hard, I can't do it. Asking for help makes me look stupid. I can't trust anyone, including me. It's too late. It's not my fault. Now, I've covered these in my blog today, but how many of you actually relate to any of those headings? Now, I just want to go through a couple of them with you. Now, the biggie for me is when people say they're not good enough, I'm not good enough. Now, what I want you to do if you are someone that actually says that often enough, you will believe it. So begin by focusing on your progress and not perfection. Perfection is unattainable, and no one can ever reach perfection. So focus on how far you've come, not how far you've got to go. Because what it feels like when you focus on how far you've got to go, it's like a huge mountain to climb. And focus on what you've done so far. Write down what you've actually done so far and focus on that. And the biggie, of course, in this one is to stop comparing yourself to other people. It's disabling, and you need to be aware that most people are as imperfect as you are, because no one's perfect. It's absolutely, totally impossible. Nobody is. So don't be so hard on yourself. Learn to love yourself more, and you'll start to believe it. You must begin to do that, because if you don't change your thought patterns, you will stay where you are and you won't make that progress. Here's something that I got from a quote that I saw in another blog by someone called Madison Sonia that says, telling yourself, I'm going to read this off my notes so that you can hear it properly, but telling yourself what a failure you are won't make you any more successful. Telling yourself you're not living up to your full potential won't help you reach a higher potential. Telling yourself you're worthless and unlovable won't make you feel any more worthy or lovable. I know it sounds annoyingly simple, but the only way to achieve self-love is to love yourself. Regardless of who you are, where you stand, and even if you know you want to change, you are enough just as you are. And self-love will be a little bit easier every time you remind yourself of that. Isn't that wonderful? I actually think that is so beautiful. And rather than you actually lose that and have to listen to the video again, head over to my blog at lyndakonline.com, and it is under the heading of beliefs. Are you someone? Do your beliefs hold you back in business? And so that is just one of the headings I talk about. I'll just pick one more. And the second one is asking for help makes me look stupid. Well, no question is a stupid question. You don't know what you don't know. And quite a lot of people see themselves asking for help. They see it as a failure, and it isn't a failure. What it shows is that you want to know more. And you can't learn anything if you don't ask. It's like when you were a child at school. If you didn't ask the teacher questions, you would never have got to know anything. You'd have been copying off everybody else. So it's only by asking. And don't worry what people think when you don't know something. There is a myth around that when you're a leader, for instance, that because you're leading, you should know the answer to everything. Now, that is a ridiculous statement. I have actually I've managed hundreds of people in large teams. And what I can tell you is that I did not know everything. And so it was great if I had somebody on my team that knew something more than I did. And so I would seek their advice. It didn't make me look weak as a leader. What it actually did was raise their confidence, because I, who was seen as the leader, was asking for their help. It's actually quite humbling to do that. And Asking something does not mean you are a failure. Far from it. It shows you've got inner strength, that you're not afraid to ask for help. I hope that helps you today. I'm not going to read the rest out. You can head over to my blog at lindakonline.com, where you will find this under the heading of, I'll read it out to you again, beliefs. Do your beliefs hold you back in business? I'm someone that's absolutely passionate about raising your self-esteem, raising your confidence, raising that inner belief in yourself that you can succeed as much as anyone else. First of all, it begins with you, though. You have to believe that, because every time you try and make progress, you'll find yourself pushing and pulling yourself back because you don't believe that you're good enough. You don't believe that you can do it. You're frightened to ask questions. So I hope this video's helped you today. And again, head over to my blog at lindakonline.com and you'll see a lot more. I'll see you in another video.